My bad. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How's everybody doing? Happy Thursday, guys. We have a poll. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I hope everyone's doing well. Happy Thursday. We've made it almost through another week. Jackie Lockett is dropping coffee cups and popcorn on Purr. Okay. We're going to talk about it, guys. Boom. Okay. I'm just having so many thoughts all at once. But I hope everyone will get in here. Okay. 15 votes so far. We got 70 in the house. We're about 2 minutes in. So okay, let's get it popping. Who knows what, guys? I haven't heard this one on the YouTube streets. I feel like this might be all me. Ernesto. Okay. Okay. I love that Ernesto. Okay. Period. Hashtag Ernesto. Ernesto is lying to everyone. So far, 54%. Get your votes in. Okay. Shirley knows everything. 27% of you say sis knows it all. What do you think, Erica? India, girl, go ahead and get that ballot box open. Okay. Mods, make sure everybody is filing in and dropping their votes. We need a straw poll. Shirley knows she loves Liquid V. Okay. Is it all about that Liquid V? Did he put some pep in her step? Okay. She knows she loves that Liquid V. Okay. And it's on some Bonnie and Clyde, baby. It's Bonnie and Clyde. All right. It's us against the world. All right. Okay. His shady ass is lying to everybody. Okay, Erica. So I guess Erica, but was that your vote, sis? Was that the vote? Hi, Key. Good morning. Let me say hi to everyone. Dr. A, I see you. Okay. India, Lonnie, Live, Laugh, Love, Gang Stars. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Dr. A, Max, Jackie, AK, Erica, Key. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Don't be shy. Drop to the chat. If you're driving to work, it's okay. Just turn it up. We're gonna do a live reaction. There's a couple of things. Mommy, we're busy, okay? Let me tell, girl, it's settle the dogs back down time. So I was trying to do this a little early. Well, not a little early. It was really right on time. Dee Dee Star, Karma Girl, I see you. Stephanie, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning to everyone. Bougie Gang, good morning. Wintress, good morning. Tony Toussaint, good morning, sis. How are you, boo boo? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Let's see. Oh, and I wasn't highlighting. I'm looking at my other screen. Okay. All right. So yesterday I dropped a video. Eve has many faces. She doesn't know everything. He's lying to her too, but she does know wait, let me see. Something's blocking. She's down with the program. Okay. Interesting theory. I have to say I do agree with that. You know what I mean? Like I can't say 100% because every day it's a little bit different. Guys, take a minute to vote real quick. Give me just 1 second and let me handle this whining just a second. Portia already got in her bed. Portia is ready for the tea. Mommy is still walking around like, okay. If you don't know who Portia and Mommy are, thank you, Rhonda. Good morning. I appreciate you, sis. Mommy is my 16-year-old Australian Shepherd, and Portia is the Dachshund. And my daughter is she's at school. So it is so when you hear me talking about, it's the dogs. Okay. Thank you, Rhonda. Thank you for the super sticker. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, let me get my screen set up. So yesterday I dropped a video over on Real Talk Bougie just to be kind of just to let you know what's going on with that. If you had not seen it yet, number one, we took a virtual field trip over to, and I said yesterday, and don't go to people's houses you don't know. I shouldn't, for anyone who's an adult listening, because I see my demographics, everybody's an adult. I shouldn't have to tell anybody this, but I just want to be clear that was a virtual tour. Do not take it upon yourself to go near or on anybody's streets or things like that, because that's not cool. And I'm not going to be responsible for anybody doing anything like that. But this is information that has been on the YouTube streets. It's been in the news. It's been everywhere. But I would be remiss to not put it out there as a public service announcement for those who may not be thinking clearly and just want to see what they want to see. Um, we You can see it from the computer, and the video's posted, right? Okay, that's number one. Number two, we went to the Fulton County Magistrate Superior Court, document lookup site, where I showed you all, where you can actually do searches of criminal trials, state, superior, magistrate, all of the things. And we looked at, in just briefly, um, a situation that Ernesto had back in 2013 where he had a theft by deception charge. And it said Ernest L. Williams. And the funny thing that I noticed, because we didn't even really talk about the facts of anything, but the facts on that document were, number one, the address that was listed 10 years ago was 980 Pine Grove. The address in question with the lease in question that potentially has Sheridan's name on it, allegedly, forged, is 990. But 980 reportedly was the address where Erica Kang was living, right? Erica Hughley Rothschild. And 10 years ago, his address was listed as 980 Pine Grove. Also, his attorney was listed as, and I know I'm going to get it wrong, well, BC, but is it Bimal? Let me make sure I get this right. Bimal Chopra, okay? Attorney at law in Marietta, Georgia, okay? Bimal Chopra. That was the attorney, aka BC. Okay? So, we've got the name match. We have a known address that has been circulated in this case for a minute. We have a match on the attorney, and there seems to be a match on the similarity of offenses that even 10 years ago, there was a theft by deception. I don't know that it has anything to do with present day, but the funny thing to me was when I was surfing through some of these documents, I think it was a no prosecution, and I'm not sure what happened. I don't have those details. But when I was looking at at some of the original documents, they offered him 10 years, and I think he got nothing. And this case settled after he got married to Shirley. So apparently the offense happened maybe somewhere in 2013. He would have had to have been out of jail because he was courting Miss Strawberry. He asked her to marry him in 2014. 2015 in August, this case was dispositioned out final as noli proce, which I think was, and forgive my Latin, no prosecution, which I'm not really sure of all of those details. But a document was filed from the prosecutor that they were offering him 10 years up until the day of trial. And I don't know what happened. And I don't know if that's the case where people were talking about that he may have provided some information that may have got him a get out of jail free card. I'm not sure, but just a lot of information there. But to the point of yesterday's video, we have these addresses. The two homes are right next door to each other. There is a history with that address. Furthermore, going back at least 10 years, there is a lease in question at one address where maybe the woman on the screen, her daughter, was on the lease, unbeknownst to her, allegedly. which may have helped infiltrate the family circle when Sheridan went to go talk to the police. And that leads into today's call because he says to Shirley, like, basically, do you guys remember that Jodeci song when it starts out, don't talk, just listen? But he just told her, just say yes, just say no. So she, at the very least, I'm going to just say, in terms of my commentary and my opinion, because we don't know all the facts of the case yet. None of us, as far as I know, if you're in the bushes, somebody was there, then I don't know that. But me, I was not there. So this is just my opinion. At the very minimum, I do think that Shirley is being complicit because we have heard her say things like, I played dumb. I just played dumb. She is also very much speaking in code. Okay. Stay. Okay. That's one of my favorites. That whole first Jodeci that's like such a classic. Anyway, he was a snitch. Okay, Stephanie H. Okay. Guys, so yesterday our good friends over at Phone Calls from Prison dropped an interesting video. And I still want to get to the video of him and Sonia. Okay. When he and Sonia were talking, I do believe that that was the video that kicked off he's a flight risk, not about the Abu Dhabi claims. And I don't know if that happened in Fulton County and we don't have access to that, but it may have been a kickoff to when he was sitting there and he was asking her, what are your plans? Girl, you like Ernesto? Girl, Ernesto. I love it. I actually went to elementary school with a girl named Shernette. And then I don't know, today I just was like, Ernesto, that's it right there. Okay. Like Brangelina, all of the mashup names, girl, is Ernesto. Okay. Period. Um, all right. Um, I do think that when he was asking her, what do you have planned for me when I get out? And she says, well, see, we're listening to it a year later, so they sound ridiculous because, like, oh, he's been in there for a year. But keep in mind, he kept thinking he was getting out next week. He kept thinking, oh, I just got 2 more weeks. So when we're listening to this, keep in mind, when he kept saying, I think I just have 1 more week, or I have court on Friday, keep your fingers crossed. Sir was very hopeful. Sir thought it was just a matter of time. Sir thought any minute now, I'm going to be getting up out of here. So keep in mind when you're listening to these calls, don't think about it being October 23. Think about it being October 22. And he's thinking, oh, yeah, next week. Okay, BC's coming. He's going to file a motion. Sonia's over there hyping him up, telling him, oh, they don't have anything on you. They're going to let you go very soon. Okay. He needs to come visit you. Like, that's what he's supposed to be doing. He's supposed to be filing motion after motion after motion after blah, blah, blah. Okay. You got to think about it like it's last year. Okay, Bougie Gang. Okay. Listening on my way to court. Hey, Sylvia. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Guys, I shared a very important video that Sylvia put up. And if you want to know some details that have not been on the YouTube streets, only on Sylvia's channel, I didn't even repeat because you know what I mean? Like, you guys know how I am. If someone has they're dropping some exclusive tea, I don't really do that. Now, obviously some of the information was just, I did talk about, like, I heard the details of the pictures. If you want to know, all of you have that burning, like, what's on what the pictures, talk to me. I shared the video, and I actually looked at my post yesterday. I don't know how many more views she got, but it's not enough. Like, you guys are not clicking on that video, and it's very informational, and you need to just get your cup of coffee and put your headphones on and just listen. She's doing obviously some research as she is filming. So it's not, everyone's style is different. Okay. It's the information. Okay. Click on the video, get your headphones. If you want to know about the pictures, if I share a video with you, it's because the video is relevant. I mean, I don't, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not just sharing to just share, like, ooh, go over here, go over there. It's something relevant. Okay. And I don't have the information in my hand to back up anything. I know that sis was on the website looking at things, but I'm not gonna just repeat something second and third hand because only the initial person can do it the best. So check out Sylvia's channel. If you go to my community post, I shared the video because sis dropped this 3 months ago. Okay. And I saw this some time ago. That's why I was able to speak a little bit about the pictures because I heard her broadcast and I heard her reading the document, right? If you want to hear it straight from where it was dropped on these YouTube streets, go check out sis. Sis is also doing some reporting on Young Thugga. And I think she had a viral video. So go check sis out. Sis is here supporting my channel and I definitely go and watch hers. So go ahead, check sis out. And she's got some good information over there. I would, if you're interested in this case, I would start with the video that I shared on my community wall a couple days ago. So just scroll down and you will see it. Okay. I also shared two from Pam Esquire that I thought were key in what we're kind of where we're at in the narrative on the YouTube streets. So go check out the sis Pam Esquire as well. And then obviously phone calls from prison, like, okay. And then there's others. So as there may be things that I feel like I need to share, obviously I'll share. You know what I mean? You know me, I keep social media social. So I don't have a problem sharing, sharing is caring. So, and I want to thank everybody too who has shared my videos because YouTube shares the numbers and you guys are out here sharing on your social media and texting it to friends and this, that, and the other thing. And I really appreciate you doing that because the numbers show people are watching, they're interested in this particular topic and maybe others. And they're subscribing. So I appreciate everyone, this whole collective. Thank you very much. So let's get into it. I think that's enough for church announcements. You know, there's always a little sermonette when it comes to these folks. I mean, girl, and today is no different. Shirley is always going to deliver some sort of little, I don't know if these two, and I'm not even trying to be funny, y'all. I'm not trying to be funny. It just is what it is. I would not be surprised if these two open up some sort of something. Shirley seems to be very much convicted, and there's no pun intended on that. In her walk, she is always trying to give Ernesto a little something to hold on to. And you're taking the field trip, okay? She is always good, girl. If they, Erica King was doing some sort of pastor evangelist type work, but we're not going to talk about that right now. Anyway, guys, let's get into it. Phone calls from prison dropped this yesterday, and I think we just had to come here first because once again, they're talking in code, and it's just giving Shirley, really? What is really going on, sis?
Shirley, Strawberry, and Ernesto. The start of the call is a bit odd as Ernesto tells her to only answer with a yes or no as he's talking. Shirley goes on to read Psalms to him for encouragement. She also mentions that she's going to get the truck and might want to sell it or trade it in to get herself a car, but Ernesto has a response to that. Shirley also informs him that Sheridan's dad is in town. Take a listen.
Hello?
Hi, hon.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Okay, cool. I'm gonna do the talking. You just say if you understand, if you don't understand.
Okay.
That's okay?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yes.
So I talked to the lawyer yesterday. We got it all hashed out.
I don't understand how he starts to crack himself up the minute, like, unless he is really just like, I'm getting away, like, literally, I'm getting away, like, I got something up my sleeve. Like, I don't get it. I don't understand the laughter. It's always some sort of tee hee hee hee.
Hey, yeah, you understand?
Mhm.
Okay,
He called me. Mhm.
okay, yeah. Because yeah, Precious and Mother, Precious something else, ain't it?
Precious. So precious. Is that supposed to be, which it's not, I'm just asking rhetorically. I already know who he's talking about. He called her precious. Precious something else. Precious something else. I had to turn on my closed captioning on my TV because I was like, precious. I was like, did he say pressure? He said precious. Precious is something else, ain't she? You are not going to give, you know what I'm saying? Like, ladies, you got some Negro calling you from behind bars and he's calling your daughter precious? Shirley, really and truly sure. Like, I don't look, I'm talking from a standpoint, the movie. Do we all know the movie Precious? Do we all know what the movie Precious was about? Do we know that this was a mother who was sick in her head, who allowed her daughter to be abused, used and abused? Do we not just, don't think about Gabourey Sidibe. This is not a body shaming joke because Gabourey Sidibe is a large girl and people think of Precious, they are thinking of Gabourey Sidibe, the actress. We're thinking about Precious, the movie, because we know Sheridan does not look like Gabourey Sidibe, and that's not the issue. Precious is a movie. Precious is a narrative. Precious is a book. Okay? Hello?
Yeah.
Something else. It could
Let me
be
tell you something. You got some man over here, low key, diminishing your relationship and low key talking about your daughter. Like, what the hell is wrong with this dude? And I don't even have any words for Shirley as a mother. I am a girl mom. Okay. I'm a girl mom. I got one kid. I have one child who happens to be a daughter. And this lady is, I don't know. I'm really starting to wonder about Shirley Strawberry.
okay,
He called me. Mhm.
okay, yeah. It could be yeah, Precious and Mother, Precious something else, ain't it?
It sounds like he said pressure, but if you look at the video, the phone calls from prison, it will say precious. And I was like, what? Thank you, Cortana.
Yeah.
Okay, what you laugh about?
Oh, you know.
I got you. Okay. Yeah,
No, sis. He said precious. Put it on your big screen or put it on your phone and hit CC for closed captioning. And it's no, he said precious. It's not pressure.
yeah. So God is working, and yeah, I didn't call you yesterday because I know you told me you're going to something with your friend.
That was
Uh,
today.
oh, that was today.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So yeah. So I told him we'll see until the end of the month. He say the end of the month. So I got another number that another lawyer was calling me, but I gave the number to your roommate there just in case they can contact you. So tell her to keep her phone.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. So other than that, how you feeling?
I'm fine. I feel all right.
Okay.
Better today. Better today.
You feel
Better
better?
today because sometimes you get down a little bit, but I just I have to remind myself that God is in control, and even in the midst of all this, He's still blessing. I still see His blessings, and that means He's with us and He's working and He's doing what His Word says He's going to do. So, gotta wait and until it's not over till He says it's over. When He's done, He's done.
Okay. Okay. So you was feeling down yesterday?
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh, I don't know what for. You don't hear me feeling sound down, do you?
No, I don't. I do.
Because you know what? In 2013, when he had a theft by deception and BC was his lawyer, yeah, he was running around town passing out engagement rings to Shirley Strawberry. And in January 2015, he got married in a lavish wedding to a high profile in the Black community woman. And everything was good and more good. And maybe he's thinking that BC was going to be able to handle that business again. Okay, because BC handled it the first time, and maybe he thought BC was going to be able to come through again, because this is not the first time he's had theft by deception. He also had documents that were filed as a habitual. So theft by taking, I'll have to read the exact, okay, but they cited at least 5 situations, including armed robbery, that was substantiating the fact that Sir is a habitual felon with a similar pattern. I'm going to say it like my friend, pattern of behavior. So here in 2022, I think he thought that BC was going to be able to handle that business again, but maybe it's because there's a new, I don't even want to say sheriff, there's a new DA in town that may not be with that.
Do not. And I don't want you to hear me stop down. I really don't. I don't like that. I'm there, so I have my freedom. I'm, able to move around and stuff. So,
Right. Right.
yeah. So, I mean, there are plenty of blessings still going on,
I'm going to tell you why I think he called her precious. Okay. Let me tell you why. You're going to hear it in a second or two. When they are clearly talking about Sheridan, Shirley doesn't even say her name. She says that person. That person's father's coming to town. But then you furthermore say, well, I just want the grandkids to see their father, or their grandfather rather. So if a mother, I mean, why wouldn't you just say my daughter, that person? If you are cool with diminishing your daughter's value to that person rather than even like, who, or, my daughter, if you don't want to say her name, if he called her precious, I just don't think pressure was a word, like a pop culture, like it's some pressure. A year ago in Ernesto Barely Can Talk Mouth. But yeah, CC is not always right. You got, like, if you guys want to think it's pressure, that's fine. I thought it was precious because that would make sense. Okay. Um, because the relationship between this mother and daughter is really interesting.
and God is good. Yeah.
Yeah. It is. It definitely is. It definitely is. Sometimes you got the rabbit be running around, but you got to catch the booby trap for the rabbit to settle the rabbit down, let them see what they really got going on. It's a blessing for them as well. And I had to explain that, and once I explained it, it's like, you're right. Yeah, I know I'm right. So
Yeah.
you understand what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Yeah. So it is. You just got to pay attention to the details.
Yeah.
And that's it. So,
Well, I got to get something to draw. So,
you got to put what now out of heat?
I got to get something to drive.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
I'll make a phone call.
No, we're gonna go get the truck tomorrow. We got to go get it.
Are y'all going? Y'all already talked?
Yeah, yeah. We're
Okay.
going tomorrow. Yeah.
Oh, early in the morning.
Uh-huh. Yeah, they open at 9:30, so we're gonna go drive up there and get it and come back. You know, because I still got to go to work. I got to
Oh,
go to work in a few minutes, and then I got to go. Then tomorrow we'll do that. Get up early and do that.
oh, okay, okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay. Well, he's sounding very confident right now. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Well, that's what you thought. I didn't think
That
that.
no, because you didn't. Because see, first of all, yes, absolutely.
Oh, okay. All right then. Cool.
Yeah, 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 absolutely.
So he said what? He said, yes, absolutely. He didn't sound, he said, well, he sounded confident. And then Shirley's like, well, I didn't get that. And he's like, yes, absolutely. Him and his lawyer obviously trying to negotiate something, but maybe as everything is coming through, those negotiations are not really giving what it's supposed to give, because no matter what you try to negotiate, it's not done until they serve you with that paper that says this is what we're willing to do for you and this is what we're not willing to do. So clearly he did not have a deal, because hell, it's October 5th, 2023. So this was, 11, 12 months ago. So whatever he thought he was getting, clearly that was not the case.
So, yeah. So you there by yourself?
Mhm.
Oh, okay, okay. Y'all go to the movie yesterday?
No, it was sold out.
Huh? Why?
It was sold out. Why?
Oh,
Because
oh,
it's,
oh, oh, oh! I thought you said y'all pulled out.
no, no, no. We didn't pull out. It was sold out. We pulled out because it was sold out.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
See,
yeah, yeah.
they talk to you before they talk to me. They talk to me after.
They talk to you before they talk to me. They talk to me after. For someone who's trying to speak in code, he's doing like a horrible job.
See, you understand what I'm saying?
Oh, after me?
Yeah, because they was mad at the situation, the way I went
Uh
around
huh.
the other way. That's what it
Uh
really
huh.
was all about. You, you,
Okay.
you understand?
Yeah, I know. I know what that was about. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what that was. That's exactly
Mhm.
what it was. Yeah.
Oh, so you knew that. You knew that.
He thinks that he is really getting over on something. Part of his laughter, I think, is I'm so smart. It's almost like that diabolical, like, I don't know. He's a weirdo. He's definitely very much giving weird. And I just don't get how he thinks that it's cute. It's not cute at all. But I think he thinks because he feels like he knows something over and above someone else, and maybe he thinks he's getting ready to get over on something. That's what I'm getting from this situation. Guys, when we finish the video, we'll go back and we'll slice it up and we'll try to hear it again. Pressure, precious, girl, did someone say professor? What else was that? Like, whatever it is, at the end of the day, all of it is very inappropriate. I thought they were referring to Sheridan and calling her precious. Pressure is something else. Pressure, and then pressure is something else. I mean, that's a possibility, but if they're referring to Sheridan, then why would they be calling her pressure when they say she's lying? You know what I mean? That wouldn't be pressure. So if he's applying pressure to the attorney and he's referring to the attorney, then that would make sense.
I know
We had.
that. Yes.
Oh.
Yes. I know that. The blood pressure. You got it now?
Mm,
Yeah.
yeah.
Hmm.
So this made me think, is he trying to fake illness? Is he trying to bubble up that he's got some sort of medical issues? Um, I don't know. What do you guys think? Because he said blood pressure. And okay, let's just sit on that point for a
Yeah,
second.
I know that. That's why I asked you.
Oh no, that was just one thing. That was just
No,
one
no, no.
thing.
I got it all. I got the whole scenario, the whole
Oh,
conversation that they went in first because they had to, because that conversation that they had with me was the blow top.
mhm.
You got it now?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Preston.
yeah. I'm
Okay.
fully confident.
Preston
It
called
is now.
Shirley first. I believe it's the attorney.
Looking
Okay.
now.
Preston, does he work with BC? Because BC was the attorney. Okay, we'll talk about all of this towards the end, but I don't know who Preston is. Do you know Preston the lawyer? Because BC is not Preston, but maybe he's got a Preston that works in his with him and he's a another counsel. I'm not really sure. You guys tell me if you who is Preston?
Looking forward to. He said it sometime next week.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what it's looking like. So
Well, I
Okay.
hope so. Keep hope alive. Um, so, that's good. That sounds good.
yeah, 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 yeah. He was talking about
Mm.
some other little folks. They were talking about on your end. I told them you
Yeah.
got to. You understand what I'm talking about?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I told them I'm not worried about that. I can't control that. You,
Mm-mm.
you got it now.
Yeah, other people you definitely can't. Yeah, I know. I know
Yeah,
what you're talking.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So I just gotta let that role play how it gonna roll. I ain't concentrating on that right now.
Yeah,
So
good.
what you say? Good.
No, I said that's good. Your attitude, you have a good attitude. That's really good. I'm happy to hear that.
Yeah, I have a great attitude. Great attitude. What they do? So what your roommate doing? At their job or something, working or something?
No, they're up there.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's what I was asking you.
Oh, I thought you meant in my room. Yeah, I've just been in here since I
Okay,
got back. I've just been in my room since I got back.
He asked you what your roommate is doing. That's what he asked you. Is she at her job or something? And then she says, I'm just in my room. Why are you asking about other people, Ernesto?
Oh, okay. I got you. What time you go
Hmm.
to work tonight?
9.
Oh, that's a few minutes.
I know.
Okay, well let me go ahead and let you get your study in
No,
then.
it's okay. I'm together. I know what I'm gonna do and everything.
Okay, what
It's
time?
cool. Huh?
What time is it?
It's about 8:20.
Okay, yeah. Yeah. Okay, cool. That's cool then. Okay then, yeah. Everything gonna be just fine.
All right,
Sure,
honey.
sure is. So keep your head up.
Good. Yeah. It's up. It's up.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Hmm.
I'm just saying,
Hmm.
it's just fun to me.
He's
I know what's
he's
going on.
giddy. Like he
I know
thinks
what's
he's
going
on
on.
his way
That's all.
home.
Yeah. Well, keep that to a minimum, please. This is
What you mean?
it's still serious. You know.
No. You don't understand. It's serious, but it ain't. See, it's life is serious. Just you can't really. You got handcuffs on your mouthpiece, and they have a handcuff of how you move. That's the serious part about it. You can't fight
Hmm.
on fight. You got what I'm saying?
Yeah.
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 So
Like the guy said, his body is in prison, but his mind isn't. Hey, listen to this. Okay, I want you to read this. I mean, here.
So to your point, um, I guess we'll have to see. I don't know who Preston is. Maybe Preston is on the legal team, but he's always mentioned BC, and BC's name isn't Preston, but I don't know who Preston is. But maybe there is a lawyer, Preston. So there's a couple possibilities: Preston, Pressure, and Precious. So we'll go back and we'll see. So we don't even. It's not really that relevant. If he said Precious, that really turned me off because I felt like, damn, Shirley is constantly selling out Sheridan. So you can't expect to have a relationship with someone that you've already let go. because of the way that you deal with her and allow your husband to speak about her. If he said pressure and he put pressure on his attorney to provide a result, okay, that makes sense. Preston, enter Preston to the chat. I don't know who Preston is, but there's many possibilities on the table. So let's just keep moving. I think the claims are in the wrong direction or mixed up facts. Of course, we know what he did and for what. So in his silly mind, it's all invalid. Well, also just to think of it this way, well, not even 10 years ago, let's say 8, 9 years ago, from the time of this phone call, not this live stream, he'd already beat 2 theft by deception charges. This is a man who has been convicted in his lifetime of numerous felonies, theft by taking, I think twice, armed robbery. He beat 2 theft by deception. This guy has been true to this for a minute. So I don't think he thought that it was going to stick. He did do a prison bid, but maybe he's thinking that because it's so discombobulated and receipts here, receipts there, is everybody going to be talking? The world is a different place today than it was 10 years ago. Things are more electronic, things are more automated. I think he thought he was still dealing in 2013 where systems were talking and systems were recording and collecting data, but they're not as integrated like today. Stuff is integrated like crazy. The integrations of many different types of systems. We didn't even have Homeland Security all joined with the municipalities and state computers yet. Okay. That whole thing of our new driver's licenses and all of those things that happened in the last 10 years, all of that type of stuff. Yeah, that wasn't in 2013, 20. So these computer systems were I think he thought that they were going to help him skate again. I don't know. I listened to the call and believe it's inter. I hear you, sis. I hear you. It's okay. Whatever it was said, it's fine. You know what I mean? I'm very open-minded and willing to accept all theories. I wasn't, I wasn't on the call and I don't know, like I'm not Shirley and I wasn't talking to Ernesto. So as far as how this man speaks in somewhat of a gibberish type tone, we'll figure it out at some point. It's okay.
This. I did nothing wrong, but they tried to trap me for no reason at all. They dug a pit to catch me. So let them fall into their own traps. Let them stumble into their own nets. Psalms 35, 7 and 8.
Okay, you need to say that for me. Can you say that for me?
Okay, you
Yes,
need to
of
say that
course.
for me.
Yeah, say that. Need that.
I
need
did nothing wrong, but they tried to trap me for no reason at all. They dug a pit to catch me, so let them fall into their own traps. Let them stumble into their own nets. Psalms 35, 7 and 8.
Okay, then, because I'm sure going to ask you for that again. I sure am.
I got it.
Okay, I sure appreciate it.
I got it. You know who sent me that? Your BFF.
That's right. Tell I appreciate that because it definitely is true. Definitely is
Yeah.
true. Okay, well,
Mm-hmm.
make sure you tell them to keep the phone by the hip up there where you at because I got my people supposed to be calling, the attorney supposed to be calling them sometime. So I want to make sure just in case they can get in contact with you, as they say, they need a second contact number.
Okay, and why that you want to? Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, you got it. You understand?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
He's like it's like such a sneaky type laugh.
Oh, why are you laughing?
I'm not laughing at all.
Okay. It's gonna be
Yeah. I'm just thinking.
Yeah,
But
that's right.
okay, if you're cool, I'm cool.
Yeah, I'm cool. I'm cool. Yeah, I'm cool.
If you're cool, I'm cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so y'all gonna strike out in the morning, so I'm gonna try to call y'all. What time y'all supposed to be leaving?
At between 5:30 and 6 a.m.
So A marriage license for Shirley. Are you talking about a marriage license for Shirley and who? Was she ever married to Sheridan's father? Did she ever say she was married before? I never really knew if she had been, well, I guess that's supposed to be her husband's name because her maiden name is Clark. So so which marriage license are we looking for? What, who, because I hadn't been looking for anything on the YouTube streets as far as marriage licenses, but they got married in Fulton County, so it shouldn't be that hard to get an FOI request. Um, but yes, sis, we gonna run it back, sis. We gonna run it back. Um, but getting a request of a marriage license for them in Fulton County should be like easy peasy. You just pay your $5 or $10 to get a copy. Girl, all he do is wrong. They are these little Shirley sermonettes are ridiculous. Okay. And I get it. She's trying to give him encouragement, but at the end of the day, like it's the how in the world, I mean, look, there's 516 people right now. I would almost venture to guess that almost every single person has never been arrested. Okay? I'm just going to go out on a limb. Everyone does not get arrested. Everyone that gets arrested is not sitting in jail. Everyone sitting in jail at this moment is not guilty. And everyone guilty doesn't necessarily get convicted. Or everyone innocent sometimes doesn't get a fair trial, or they may get shafted and they end up, it's like there's so many different variations to what can happen in this world, but at the end of the day, this is not normal for your husband to be arrested 3 times unless he is just that type of dude. Okay? Sometimes things happen, especially for men. I think today we live in a world where women are just as likely to get arrested as much as a man is. Once upon a time, maybe not so much, but definitely now the way the world is working and the way people's mouths are set up, um, they're just one kind of, damn, I blanked to being, waiting for someone to come pick them up from downtown because, they blanked at a traffic stop or something. Um, all I'm saying is this: it's not normal for in 8 years for your husband to be arrested 3 times. Furthermore, have a theft by deception charge that was dispositioned out final after this marriage in January of 2015. His case was final deposed in the final disposition was in August of 2015. On top of the fact, you're the man's 4th wife and only divorced 2, but even of the 2, none of them were valid because he never divorced the first one. Like, this is a very odd set of circumstances that is like a 1 in a million. If we sat down and made a checklist of all of the things I even just said, the likelihood of this happening to anyone in present company, all of these things, this is all on Shirley. On top of all of the other things, this man owns motor coach buses, 18-wheel tractor trailers, 24-hour barbershop, damn, featured on Married to Medicine, all of these things. These people, like, this is not normal. Nothing wrong with being on Married to Medicine or, having a barbershop. That's not my point. But for Ernest to think that he's not sticking out like a sore thumb on today, and Shirley, that they are sitting here speaking in some sort of code, they got to be kicked. I think they also were probably maybe thinking that this conversation could have been picking up like code words or something. Maybe they weren't aware on how calls get flipped to further listen by the powers that be that listen to these calls in the jail cells or the jail complexes. So maybe they were just trying to not use names. I don't know.
Oh, okay. So I'll call y'all probably about 8, see, about 8, see where y'all at. Because he'll probably be driving.
Oh yeah. I don't. He will.
Yeah,
Not
probably.
me. I have to drive coming back, but I don't want to. Because I was thinking about selling it, trading it in on something.
Oh, that what you think about? Okay.
Yeah. Because that's too big for me to drive. I can't move like I want to move. It's too big to park and all of that.
Hmm.
You know.
Hmm.
So I don't know.
Oh,
I might trade it in on something.
well, yeah, you can do that. But the only thing about it is you got to see, like right now, the trade market is going down. The used cars, they had them at a high rate. Now the rate is going down now. So I mean
Um.
that like the truck it was worth at the time maybe probably 40,000. Right now, then got down to probably about 20,000. What it's worth?
Huh.
Yeah,
Okay. Well, that's how much. That's that's what's owed on it, right?
yeah. That's what I was trying to. That's what was going on at that time. You had to catch it while it was
Yeah.
hot. Yeah,
I
you
know.
could have made money right then, but that ain't what happened.
Oh,
So
okay.
if you do
Won't
trade,
worry about it.
yeah, and if you do trade in, all you're gonna do is stack, put you got old on top of that,
Yeah. Yeah.
which makes no
All
sense.
right. Huh?
But we're not worried about that. I'm just looking at 2 more weeks. That's what I'm looking at.
Well, I won't. I'll just wait then. I'll just wait.
You
Yeah,
see what I'm saying? He keeps telling her he's getting out soon. Like we don't even first of all, it cars trading in cars anyway is always going to be a bad deal. You're never going to get what you paid unless you have a car that is in very limited supply and people want it. Okay? There is a demand for your limited supply car. That's the only time that you've got a car that you could actually make money off of flipping because there aren't any available. Okay. And it just becomes more valuable and you can get over asking for it. Okay. Then he keeps telling her, I'm going to be out in 2 weeks. I'm going to be, you don't even have to, you just need something to drive because I'm going to be home in 2 weeks. Okay. That's what he just said.
yeah.
I
So
mean, I've been waiting, so I'll just wait.
yeah.
It's teaching me patience. I didn't have a lot of patience, but
No, I know you don't have no patience.
but but I can wait. But I wait on God, though. I wait expectantly and confidently on God. So
But you definitely tell Bessie, I appreciate that quote because that makes so much sense.
yeah,
So
it's a verse. Yeah,
yeah,
it's a verse out of Psalms 35. Uh-huh.
what really what's funny is a lot of people be confused, and what really made you upset was it was confusing conversation because they was confused.
It
Yeah,
was
Mm.
confusing because they were
yeah.
confused.
Oh,
So
Okay.
when you don't have all your facts in order, you can't comment
Mm,
too much.
okay.
yeah.
So
But I could have sworn that was after my combo was after, not before.
no, it was no, that was yeah after your combo. My combo was second. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, because he explained to me a little bit, like he already said a couple of things, and that's how I know that it was after. You understand that?
Yeah, I understand, but what I asked him to ask you,
Yeah, you did,
he had the answer for me when he
because I was
talked to me.
standing right there.
Oh, oh,
You were
oh.
doing
Oh, oh,
doing two plays at one time.
you saw him.
Yeah,
Oh,
it wasn't talking in text, correct?
yeah, yeah.
That's right. That's right. Because they asked that.
But afterwards it was a phone call.
Okay, and that's probably what it was after that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So he's feeling good about himself. Some sort of information he got at some point made him feel very optimistic. Shirley's not so sure. I just want to tell the person who just sent me a Cash App, thank you so much. Thank you for tipping your hostess. I appreciate that.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. So I think I'm trying to make sure. I don't think. I think it's after because yeah, yeah, it was after. But I'd have to. Hmm. Okay, cool. Did you say you're not over there by yourself?
No, they're upstairs.
Okay, cool. You make sure to keep the phones on and everything. Just make sure the lawyer call them that they can get in contact with you, please.
Oh, okay.
Look, me personally, I would be like I don't know. It's weird that he always wants to know who she's with. And I get it as a husband, but he doesn't operate like a husband. Okay? Um, who are you with in the house? Where are they? Are they at work? Are they here? Are they there? You just got finished saying that after he gets out of jail, you might need a damn bodyguard. Like, I'm gonna need to know why you want to know who's in the house, who's with me. Like, is someone getting ready to come deliver a package? Okay. And I mean, old school, like weird shit. Someone comes to your door and then ma'am's laying there. Okay. I mean, I would hope that Ernesto would never put any type of, anything out on this lady, but it's just weird to me. And we've talked about that before when he was really trying to get Shirley to zero in on a location at one time and when she was going to be in one place and is she going to go downtown and I'm going to have Drake come get you. Like it's just weird that he wants to know so much of where she is at that moment. You can't get to her. She's grown. Just know she's safe. Okay, she's at the house. Why does it matter if anybody's home? She's getting ready to leave to go to work. It's just the kind of trying to geotag her locations for me with nothing that you can do. Or is there something you can do? Like, he is like, I don't know anything about Panay and I don't really know too much about Sheridan. But what I do know is that this type of behavior and his track record, I don't know that I would want him. He's okay at at your house, and I'm okay with him giving me a ride. I'm okay with even being at a party. But brub man can't come stay at my house because I don't know what type of shit he's into, and I like everything that I've earned and paid for. Okay. Or I just like my peace. I don't like my stuff. I don't like having to go downtown to answer questions about people doing funny shit with my name, my information, and stuff like that. And I can tell you, as someone who has dealt with a situation like that, it's not fun. It's not fun. When someone has when a situation comes up like that where someone has used your identity.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yes.
I don't want to miss nothing.
Okay.
Want
So,
everybody?
so,
Hmm?
huh?
Go ahead.
You want you want everybody to what?
No, I said I don't want to miss no communication with nobody.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
Tell your people to
That's
stay
all I'm
by
saying. I
their
gotta make
phones
sure
because I'm trying to get
everything
up out of here and I don't want anyone to miss any calls.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
yeah, he just told me to make sure I have my living arrangements and everything together.
Make sure I got my living arrangements
Yeah.
together.
Yeah.
Yep. And I already bought some clean underwear, clean socks. Good. Clean shorts, clean t-shirts, and clean socks. I got that all
Girl,
together.
she's a whole prison
I've
wife
been had that.
now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Excuse me.
okay, bless you. Okay then. Well then,
Thank
okay,
you.
bless you again. Yeah. Well,
Thank you, honey.
they already done told you that then.
Excuse me. No. I did that a time ago.
Oh,
I've had a couple of months, but
oh,
I forgot I had it, and I was trying to straighten up a little bit, and in this room that's getting crowded, and and I was like, "What is this?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, I forgot I had bought you that." But I'm glad I remembered it because just getting prepared because I'm expecting God to do big things. That's all.
oh,
I'm expecting.
He finna do some remarkable things.
Hmm.
You have no clue what's
Yeah.
gonna go down.
Mm.
So,
Oh,
He's expecting a way out of no way. Do you hear how hopeful he is that his butt is getting out of jail. And when was this? November of 22? This was 11 months ago. But girl, God had a whole nother plan. Okay.
Yeah, you have no clue what's gonna go down. So that's why I
He,
said make
sir,
sure
you have no
everybody
clue
phone
what's finna
on,
go down.
so they won't miss no phone calls and everything.
Oh,
Okay.
everybody or just her?
Yeah, just her. That's everybody. Everybody that's on left.
Okay.
Everybody else gonna say fuck you. That's what it sounds like to me.
He said everyone else said fuck you. You hear this? You hear how he's talking about Sheridan again? Hold on, guys. StreamYard tap in. No, I'm just kidding.
Everybody or just her?
Yeah, just
Oh,
so they won't miss no phone calls and everything.
oh,
Okay.
everybody or just her?
Yeah, just her. That's everybody. Everybody that's on left.
Okay.
Everybody else gonna say fuck you. That's what it sounds like to me. And yeah, till you
How do you know that? What do you mean?
I'm just talking.
Oh,
Yeah, there ain't call
well, I
him.
mean, you're kind of right, but I'm just saying, how do you?
So I guess he's saying just her. So that was my bad. So maybe he's saying just her as in her friend Tasha. Tasha's the one who's got her back because everyone else has said fuck you. So I guess that would include Sheridan too. But maybe Tasha is the one who's really got her back. And she says, well, I wouldn't say that. And he's just like, and then he starts laughing again.
I can tell. I can tell what's going on.
Oh,
Yeah, I can tell
okay.
what's going on. Yeah.
Because he already told her, Monica's already told the business. He told her that. He said, oh, Monica done already told them. And she goes, no, no, she didn't. No, she didn't. Yes, Shirley, she did. She told all the business. Steve told us in September. Okay. So Ernesto was right. And Ernesto is dumb and stupid, but he knows game, right? And he knew Monica wasn't really, Monica was just there pumping for information to report back to the boss. Okay.
Yeah.
The first day say Dion reached out to her. Oh, I forgot to tell you, she's a military weekend. And then ask you to tell every military.
Oh, okay. Forgot. I keep
Veteran, because she's a
it.
veteran.
Yeah, that's right. Happy Veterans Day.
Yeah, she's a veteran. That's right.
Oh, I could have mentioned her. I could have said happy birthday to her on the air.
Yeah.
I mean, not happy birthday, happy Veterans Day.
Yeah. Yeah. You can text it there. Because it's the weekend. It's a Veterans Weekend. That's what it is.
Yeah. I'll text her.
Yeah.
I told you. Let's see. The father was in town.
Who father?
Of the person,
Oh, for real?
The father of the person. What? The father of the person. Are we all caught up, guys? The father of the person. This is how you talk about your daughter? And okay, so your baby father? Because later she basically all but says it's her baby father. I don't know if it's her ex-husband or not, girl. I don't know. I don't know whose daddy is Sheridan's daddy. I guess I'm just making an assumption that however she got that name Strawberry is attached to her kid. I don't know this girl. I don't know her.
Father?
Of the person,
Oh, for real? Who?
Let's see. The father was in town.
Who father?
Of the person,
Oh, for real? You didn't tell me that.
I thought I did, but maybe I told. No, I told Dion. And still, she just, I guess, I don't know if she won't go over there or if she hasn't, but it's still excuses. So, I mean, I just want the grandkids to see their grandfather, if nothing else.
Why bother to say the person when now you're saying, I just want the grandkids to see their grandfather? Like, who else are you worried about seeing their grandkids? Like, can you make it make sense, please? Like, that's just ridiculous. Why would you refer to Sheridan as the person? Isn't that weird, guys? These two are just the strangest couple ever.
Yeah, but
he had a stroke or something, didn't he?
Yeah, yeah. But
He
he's
done
here and he wants to see them.
he got
You
better.
know, but yeah, yeah, I guess so. But he wants to see them. He
Well,
wants to see me. He wants to see them because
well,
he's told me that. Huh?
that's good. Yeah, you should go. Well, I was say you should visit him. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with
Yeah,
that.
no, I'm gonna see if I can. I'm gonna see because I don't know. You know how sometimes it's weird when people say, "Okay, I'm coming down. I want to see everybody." You know, we don't know. I don't necessarily know what's going on. But yeah, I would like to see him just to say hello or whatever. But more than that, even if I don't, I want the grandkids to see him, you know? But
Right.
I don't know. But, we just got to put it in God's hands. That's what he said. He said it's all good. He would love to see them. He wanted to spend the night over there and hang out with them, and get to know them because he's never even met them.
And what they
He's
say?
I won't answer the phone, won't answer any text messages, you know,
Wow.
because I think a man is living with her. That's
Okay, hold the phone. Okay, so this is what we heard so far. The person, her daddy coming to town, but she's not answering the phone. So the person, I'm assuming it's Sheridan. You guys tell me if I'm wrong. Um, Sheridan's daddy's coming to town. He wants to see her too. So she wants the grandkids to meet their grandfather. Girl, you would think this. Look, Carmela Soprano is damn Carmela Strawberry over there. Like she thinks she is damn living La Vida Mafia over there somewhere in like New Jersey, Staten Island, or New York. Like, sis, really? What is going on with you? And you living in the back of somebody's house, sis. You are not Carmela Soprano. Okay? Sis, what is going on? So daddy's coming to town. Granddaddy, the real granddaddy is coming to town. And sis is not answering the phone. Okay. And he came to town. I guess she's gonna tell the reason why he came to town. But what we last heard is that Shirley says she thinks that there's a guy living over there. Can I ask this again? I mean, look, I'm not, look, Sheridan, whatever. At the end of the day, why are you paying a grown woman, your 27-year-old daughter who doesn't speak to you, your 27-year-old who got two baby fathers, your 27-year-old who has given you her ass to kiss, your 27-year-old that you call a liar, your 27-year-old that you says is this and says is that and this, that, and the third. Now she got a man staying at the house. What's going on? Thank you, Sarah. Thank you. Thank you, Sarah and Rhonda. And thank you to the Cash App. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. What's going on? Why is a grown grandmother paying rent when you think that your daughter is laying up with another man? Doesn't she already have two baby fathers? She's 27 years old. She got two baby fathers. She's 27. You're paying her rent, but now you heard word on the street is there might be a man staying over there with your babies, with your grandbabies.
what that's what he told me. That his
Oh,
sister told, because his sister
oh,
lives. Yeah,
So the father's sister, so the auntie, girl, leave it to the auntie. Shouts out to the aunties in the chat. Shouts out to all the aunties that tell it like it is and drop all of the information like they know they need to the parents. Okay. So auntie heard from Boo Boo that she got a man over there. Auntie told the daddy, yeah, she's over there. She got a boy in the house. She got a man over there, not the kid's dad. And okay.
who's there? Where?
his sister lives here. She lives down here.
Oh, wow.
And so he's down here visiting her. So while he's here, they have another brother here. So he went to see his brother and all his nieces and nephews. He has a sister that passed away, and all of her kids, I think, are down here too. And so he went to see all of them yesterday.
So Sheridan's auntie passed away. He has a sister that passed away. So Sheridan's auntie passed away. Sheridan's other auntie, who lives in Atlanta, told her brother, Sheridan's daddy, yeah, Sheridan got a man over there. She might be busy. And here's Shirley, the fool, paying rent. Well, I just paid her rent. Here's Sheridan. Sheridan, you don't even know what's going on with your daughter and your granddaughter. You got a man who slides into town telling you what he heard secondhand from his sister that seems to know more about what's going on with your daughter than you do, and you are paying her bills.
So he was supposed to get together with her today, but first it was church, then the daughter was throwing up, and it's like, just if you're not going, just say you don't want to go. Just say that. Yeah, but he wanted to come over there
Damn.
and just hang out with them and spend the night, but I guess that didn't work because she works long hours or whatever. I don't know.
She said she works long hours.
I've just
Long
been
hours, what,
praying.
making body
I've
butter?
just been praying because it's just a horrible situation now. But you shouldn't let them miss that opportunity. I just don't think that's right. But I can't. She doesn't listen to me, so I can't tell her anything anyway. But it's
Wow.
okay.
When this happened, today or yesterday?
Yeah, this has been happening for the last couple of days, yesterday and today. Because I was supposed to go to my speaking engagement, leave there, and then meet them. But I was like, well, even if I don't make it, the kids, you could see the kids, meet your grandkids. But that didn't happen. So I texted her, but no response. And it's okay. I'm not going to worry about it. I got enough stuff on my plate, but it's just about the kids. And that is your father. That is your father,
Damn.
Yeah, but
Damn.
it's okay. It's all right.
Ah,
Anyway, I just wish that, but it's okay. It is
Ernesto
okay.
is so funny.
All things work together for the good of those.
Ernesto is creep factor 10. Okay, guys, if you are just coming in, number one, hit the like button for me, please. I so appreciate that. Number two, vote, 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 vote. Three, if you want to jump into the chat, it's so easy. All you have to do is subscribe. Okay, that's it. That's it. And that's all.
Those who love the Lord and are called to his purpose.
And he
All
just
things
keeps
work together
laughing.
for the good. So I'm not, I'm just, I'm not saying
Mm-mm-mm.
I've done what I can do.
So yes, you have. So the guy, yeah.
He loves it when she gossips. Let me tell you something. If Ernesto loves something on some Shirley, he loves messy ass Shernesto. Okay? He loves it when Shirley is being messy AF. He loves when Shirley runs him that gossip and tea. And he loves to hear the business. Okay? Ernesto is a mess. Okay? Ernesto wants to hear what's popping. Okay? Ernesto in the bushes with a whole disguise on. He was over there talking about Gary with the tea. It's Ernesto loves the tea. Okay? Stop talking about Gary. Okay? He was talking about Gary the other day. Boy, stop. Okay? All right, let's finish this up. And then we're going to go back and listen to, was it Pressure? Was it Preston? Was it Precious? We're going to go back. Okay?
I can't worry about that. I can't even think about all that right now.
I know.
I gotta get home to my wife. I can't even concentrate on nobody else.
He said, I got to get home to my wife.
I can't
Well,
concentrate
that's
on nobody else going on.
yeah, that's been the issue. You care about everybody else, you know.
But
Ooh,
don't
ooh.
say that now. I care about everybody else. You say, hell, I care
No,
about everybody.
I don't mean everybody else besides me. That's not what I meant. But
Oh,
I'm
okay.
just no, that's not what I meant. You care about everybody, you know. You care about everybody else.
I do, but I
I
can't
know
do
you
that.
care. I know you care about me. I know that. I
I'm
do know
first
that,
lady. I'm first lady of
and
Nesto's
I
Buckhead.
appreciate that.
I'm first
Damn.
lady.
Well,
Damn.
sometimes people we do things and we embarrass what we do. But it's okay to be embarrassed. Shit, you got to just go get past that too.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
Look,
saying? Get
look,
yeah,
opportunity.
you hear him talking that jail talk? Sometimes we gonna be embarrassed about what we do. Sometimes we gonna be embarrassed of what we do, but we just gotta keep doing what we do. Hold on, let me get that right.
that.
Damn.
Damn.
Well,
Yeah,
sometimes people we do things and we embarrass what we do. But it's okay to be embarrassed. Shit, you got to just go get past that too.
Mm.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? This
yeah.
opportunity, they need to sit down and talk and hash out some years that was missed. It's a great opportunity because you can't do that shit with motherfucker dead.
You can't do that shit when a motherfucker dead. Yo. I didn't know Shirley was a whole entire gangsta boo. I did not know Ernesto. I didn't really know Ernesto was a thing. Y'all, did y'all vote? Y'all just think Ernesto is lying to everybody. 352 votes. We got almost 600. There's 200 people that are lacking and slacking on the voting. Can we get some vote? Like, y'all vote. Vote, vote, vote. Or is it just a wrap? We got a new member too? Really? Oh, well, thank you, y'all. Let's see. I missed that. Hold on. We got a new member. Oh, somebody must have renewed. Someone must have renewed in this time. Okay. We have 600 in the mist. Okay. Who knows what? Hashtag Ernesto. Okay. Ernesto is lying to everyone. Okay. Is that your number one? He's lying to everyone. Number two, Shirley knows everything. Everything. Seems like she'll do anything. Shirley is boo boo the fool. Okay. Sheridan and Shirley seemed fine until Molesto entered. Sarah, I'm going to need for you to take a little seat in the corner. Okay. Not Molesto. Funny, not funny. Okay. Shirley knows she loves Liquid V. Okay. Liquid V. Janice Christopher is like, look, I'm going on record. It's number two for me. Okay. Period. Dr. A is laughing. Sarah, he treat her like she's his bottom B. What? Tian says, I have submitted my vote. Thank you, sis. Thank you. Shirley is lying to herself. Yes. Okay. Guys, you guys are so much fun. Okay. Um, Look, Shirley, 8% of you were like, it's the V, baby. It's the V. Okay. Hail to the V. And if you come in with some liquid V, girl, Shirley is like, I'm getting my senior sex on. Okay. Don't play with me. Senior sex is real with that liquid V. Okay. Ernesto got his utility bag with his mask with the zippers. He's got his two accessories. He got his liquid V and he's coming to handle business. I did not start this rumor, guys. This is part of the facts of the case. That was the contents of the bag. Okay. I didn't start this rumor. I did not. Okay. And they're on some Bonnie and Clyde. You know what? I mean, I know you guys are going to say this, and I always have to say, guys, I don't have more options, but this is legit a all of the above. this is this is all that. This is all of that and everything. Okay, let's keep going so we're not here like all day.
Right. That's right.
Why?
But you're not. Yeah, that's exactly right. And you know, people make mistakes. Nobody's perfect. No.
Girl, she has a whole speaking engagement, probably like, I'd like to thank everyone who came out today for the African American Women's Excellence in Broadcasting and Motherhood Conference. Thank you so much. I started my career out about 40 years ago, and I am a happy wife and mother. And I've had a successful career in broadcasting and all of the things, just doing a whole entire sermonette slash Easter speech, and all of it was bogus. I would love to know what this engagement entailed and mash that up to a remix of the date of this phone call. Okay? I would love to know what Shirley was talking about at the conference and what? I want to hear what she was talking like, "Oh, my husband and I, we just came back from vacation. Meanwhile, he is in the clinker, okay? Your daughter is not speaking to you. Your job is in a situation. You got the executive producer talking about you behind your back." I would love to know what this speech was about. I would love to know.
One's perfect. You know,
No one's
you're still blaming
perfect.
me for 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 something I didn't even do.
Mm,
Or whatever.
mm.
Right. That- well,
Because I did the best thing for you at the time because I had to what? Work and take care of you.
well, you can't. You just gotta. And you're gonna take that to your grave. You just
Well,
So clearly she's got a lot of mom guilt about being a working woman, and I get it. Um I don't know what Sheridan's mad about, but that might have been something that they should have took to counseling a long time ago. And maybe when her daughter felt like it was time for us to connect and us to be a family, you got your happy ass with this dude because she's been dealing with this man maybe at least 10 years now, even though there's time before you get married, right? So she's been dealing with this guy, let's say a decade. Sheridan at this point was 26 years old. Okay. So let's just say rewind 10 years, Sheridan was in high school. So someone who's 14, 15, 16 years old, let's say 16 at the time, and mommy's getting married, and you feel as though your husband is taking precedence, or maybe you got new on everybody. You got brand new because homie has liquid LV on deck, and maybe she felt some type of way because there has to be a reason and a way for your friend Panay to have been able to infiltrate and have a more meaningful relationship where she is influential to your daughter and you are no longer. But sis will take your money, okay? But she won't take your calls. I wish somebody would take my money and not take my calls. You would not have my money. So I don't know. It's weird. We're almost done.
being that I'm a mother, it's like uh, sometimes you just
Absolutely, they
you
do.
second guess yourself because you try to be the best mother that you can, and that's what I try to do. But you know, that's what
So let me say this. This is the deal. So we've heard this in a previous call. Maybe we heard this in the call we listened to yesterday or the day before. Um Shirley had a not so great relationship with her mother. So Shirley believed that her mom didn't even like her. She knows her mom loved her, but she doesn't know that her mom liked her, okay? But this is the person that you turn your baby over to raise, okay? Rather than, and we know that times were very different and she probably couldn't, be there, or when they were traveling or whatever was going on. At the end of the day, we all know, any of us who've been in career, like today things are very different and definitely more family centered. 20 years ago, you had to make decisions and it wasn't always kind. And when leadership was heavily male, these men who were in leadership had wives to take care of the kids. When you are the wife or you are the mother or the mother and the wife, you are separating yourself from your household. And if you're not in a position of privilege where you have the opportunity to be a stay-at-home mom for whatever reason, either the money's not there or the partner's not there or whatever the reason is, you got to be out here in the world making money. Meanwhile, you're working for someone who's got it covered because they got a wife. Okay? Period. Hello? All right. So we all know this, right? I'm not Shirley's age group, but Shirley grew up in a time or was in career at a time where it was even worse. I didn't have my daughter till I was later in life. So thankfully things started changing and people also started to vocalize more. I also worked in HR. So I knew my rights and I knew what was available to me. And I also knew how to ask for what I needed. But at the end of the day, a lot of people don't get the right information. They're not empowered. And you have to make decisions. And the decision that typically wins is we need to get this bread because we got to pay these bills. Okay. Now, Shirley's got some guilt about being out here earning, but she also had her daughter raised by somebody who she says didn't even like her. So if your mother is raising your daughter and mom doesn't really care for you much or thinks you're fugazi or whatever the case might be, it's not a stretch to think that Sheridan might feel some type of way because the dialogue around Shirley might not have been altogether positive, whether it was fair or not. And then when she is in a position to maybe foster a better relationship with her daughter in her teenage years and to kind of solidify and maybe really talk to her about being a working woman and being a single mom and all of those things with which Sheridan is now, okay? Sheridan is a whole single mother. What does she do? She finds Mr. Molesto, Mr. Shernesto, Mr. Nesto, Mr. Ernest Williams, Mr. I got 6 kids, Mr. I'm married all over the Southeast, Mr. Marriage not valid, Mr. Felonious Thug, Mr. Clyde to my Bonnie. Okay. That's what she did. And Sheridan might be mad. Now, I don't have anything against Sheridan, but I think I do, me personally, I do have some. I know when I was 25, I was paying my rent. Okay. And at the end of the day, I think a 27-year-old who has opted in to be the mother of 2 children, and I'm saying opted in, I am actually saying that because we do have options. If that was not an option, if there was no other option than to be a mommy and give life, that's beautiful. Okay. But if you're opting in to be a mommy, you better opt into that job. Sheridan is getting something her mother didn't have. Sheridan's mommy had to go to work. It seems as though Sheridan's mommy is giving her money to be a fake stay-at-home mom. Hey Buttons, hey boo boo. Let's keep going. But yeah, this is Sheridan's getting a bad read on this internet, unfortunately. And it's just because at the end of the day, sis, it just doesn't look very good. And to be a grown woman, you're gonna have to learn how to stand up because I'm gonna say this. If Shirley has not implicated herself on numerous occasions, I don't know. People even said in the comments, accessory after the fact, complicit, all of the things. I don't know if Shirley is going to have to pipe up and speak on what she knows, but these calls and all of the eyeballs on these calls and all of the extra um, help from the internet that the police could probably be watching and maybe are um, is not going to do her many and any favors in terms of we're going to need for you to report to the dance floor and get it popping because you ignoring playing stupid, all of the things, not wanting to show up for an interview. I'm going to go back to the beginning of when we started this live stream. Ernesto in 2013 beat 2 theft by deception charges. This is not anything new.
Tried to do. That's all I can say. I made those decisions based on what I thought would be her well-being. Period. I didn't put her. She was with my mom, and I was there more than moms who live in the house with their kids. You know.
Right. Well, I mean, I don't understand what's going on.
I had to work. I had to work.
Don't we
Just do what
all?
you had to do.
Don't we all? We all have to work, but I'll be damned. I'm going to say, look, I will be damned if and rest her soul, my mom is gone. But at the end of the day, if I had an issue with my mother wouldn't have been the one helping me raise my child. She could have gone over there on a Sunday, obviously, right? That's family. Family's not perfect, but I'm not going to entrust someone who does not fuck with me like that to raising up my kid. I might have had to find a different job, because what did that job get you? Okay. That job that you got right now, sis, doesn't seem like it's hitting on anything. You don't have any money. You're staying at a friend's house. I don't know what the hell's going on, but I don't know that working for the Steve Harvey show has been that lucrative for her. If it was worth you having a shitty ass relationship with your daughter, and look where it got you with the El Chapo, the alleged El Chapo Don Juan of Atlanta. Okay. Cause that's what Dion said. They got you out here like you El Chapo, like you Don Juan. Was that who said that? Well, that was Dion or Lamont. I think it was Dion. Anyway, at the end of the day, that's your fault, Shirley. You make bad moves all the time. It's not to say that Sheridan shouldn't have been around her grandmother. I'm definitely not saying that. But you entrusted your mother, who you said did not even like you, to raise your daughter. She probably was talking all kinds of trash about you, just like your mama. You just like your mama.
Yep. But
Yep.
it's okay. It's all right.
Cold
It is
blooded.
okay.
I'm
Mhm.
cold blooded, man.
Yeah, I know. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
all right, because it's just okay, because life has a way. If you live long enough, you'll understand some things about life if you live long enough.
Girl, I would have found a nice grandma who just came here, who needed some money. I mean, how many, you know what I'm saying? Like there are people who are available nannies at not the nanny prices, okay? There are plenty of people who are available to help. And if you weren't making the money for nanny, how many of you have made decisions, I'm going to have that. How many of you have made a decision in your career that you had to level up because there was no other choice? Okay? You got that promotion, or you went and got that other job, or if you have a business, you went and got that extra contract because it was not even just a want, it was a need. I need that $25,000. I need my daughter to be closer to me. I'm not trying to make Shirley out to be wrong, because as mothers, we got to do what we got to do. But let me tell you something. If I had a need over a want, and I needed to pay for something, and there was no choice, as far as I got, like, this promotion is a make it or break it for me, I'm getting that promotion. I'm getting that job. I'm leaving that company. I'm seeking out different opportunities. I'm going to have my work life integration work for me. I'm not turning over my kid to someone who doesn't even like me. Okay? I can't live here. I want to live there. All of these things. Like, we have to take control of our lives and our careers, right? It sounds like Shirley took the easy route and probably threw her mom a couple of bucks to help raise her daughter while she was on the road traveling, going to different cities and just trying to keep her daughter stable. And I get it. But maybe Maybe if you had done additional things, maybe, different opportunities that maybe are available today but weren't then, I don't know, and had been able to had your own nanny, um use childcare. I mean, I don't know that Shirley was recording the Steve Harvey show at night back then. Shirley quite possibly was working during the day. So what was wrong with daycare? And if you had to go out of town, maybe you leave your kid with your mom, or you fly your mom in for a week if she's retired. But it sounds like she raised Sheridan. That's what I've heard people say, in the comments. And that's what it sounds like she's saying now. And that was a mistake because you said your mom doesn't even like you. And there are people out here who have these horrible relationships. God forbid Sheridan is in a situation and she brings her kids over to her mom's house. What kind of dialogue is Shirley going to have for Jade? But maybe Shirley has the awareness not to say those things. But there's a lot of people who don't really care about being inappropriate and saying inappropriate things about kids' parents, even though that's your child. So I just think that these women, unfortunately, are lodged hook, line, and sinker into what we call in the church a generational curse of some mother trauma. Okay, there is a motherly trauma of generational curse here that we are witnessing in the midst, of a grandmother who did not like a daughter, and a mother who does not like another mother of that mother who does not like her daughter, and then little Jade, and then there's a boy now in the midst, and that's going to be a whole thing too, to witness all of this women hate, this hate on hate on hate of all of these women who are very closely tied to each other. And the relationship is so bad, so bad.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
hopefully you'll live they'll
And
live a
she's with a
long.
man with 6 kids who doesn't even really have anything to do with his daughters. Okay?
Happy
Weird.
life. But you learn things. I mean, life is a bunch of experiences, decisions, choices, all of that. You'll see. Sometimes you have to get that experience. It's nothing someone can tell you.
Yeah, you do have to get those experiences for real.
Yeah, that's how you grow. But it's okay. It's okay. It's all right.
Wait a minute. Did y'all get?
I hate when people are going through trauma and they say, well, it's okay. It's really not okay. It's really not okay. Why not just say, I'm hurt, but I'm going to get over it. I'm hurt. It's a shock. It hurts my soul, but God is good. Or her famous, this too shall pass. You know what I mean? Like, saying something that's clearly not okay is being in denial. It's just diminishing that, sis, that's some serious shit you're going through as a woman and as a mother. And that's really not okay.
Did he get a tag for the truck for y'all go way like that?
Girl, he segues right into, did he get a tag for the truck?
Yes, yes, yes. I
Oh,
got
okay.
those. Yeah, 2 days ago, Friday.
You have 1 minute
Thank you
remaining.
so much,
Yeah,
Global
we got
Global Tel
everything.
Link.
Okay. All right.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. Okay. Well, I'm proud of
Yeah.
y'all too, amigos.
Okay.
All right.
I
Yeah.
love you.
I love you too. Yeah, you just probably need you a good ride. You'll be fine. A good air
Yeah,
down.
you like to ride. Remember, I don't like. That's not my cup of tea at
Yeah, well,
all.
you're doing it for me right now, and I sure appreciate it. I
Yeah,
always
I
did want
am.
to ride. I did the ride, so don't worry about it. I appreciate it.
All right, my love.
So I had the time and switched over now. So I appreciate it.
He
Yeah, I
loves
appreciate you.
feisty Shirley. He loves when Shirley gets real feisty with it. Did you notice that? Like he is, and now that it's almost like they just, climax together. Like this was a very spirited conversation for these two. And it's always spirited when Shirley is laying it at the altar. I'm going to just use all my church terminology. She's just laying it at the altar. He loves it. He loves when she talks her tea. And then now it's like, oh God, okay, it's over. Did you get my truck tag? Shirley is a ride or die. Yeah. It's this is a very toxic, we're witnessing a very toxic, manipulative man here who brings out Shirley's worst. Shirley knows at the end of the day, this guy is not going to get you anything but into trouble. And she thinks she's so smart. She's staying super clean. Let me tell you something. If we see something on the news about some Shirley, uh, it wouldn't surprise me. I don't know. I don't wish that on her, but she has been quite irresponsible in some of these phone calls and keeping her hands clean. Um, sis, I think she's been very irresponsible. If she's part of the drama with these two, then whatever, man. You know what I mean? Like that's on her. But I think that these calls have uncovered her being her being complicit and her being turning a blind eye. And I really just want to focus on what I have to do. Okay. Okay. She just wants to focus on not anything that, like, okay, we're good. Look,
All right, love you.
Bye.
The next videos I'm working on will help explain how we got here and the lengths Shirley went to get the truck back. Thank you for watching.
okay, we gonna ride with it. Okay, let me do this. Okay, so someone, let's just quickly go over to here. We're just gonna another field trip. Okay, guys. Just a quickie field trip. They are on some Bonnie and Clyde. Okay. Um, let's. All right, so Nesto's, we're over here at Nesto's Buckhead with a slingshot parked out front. Sir wanted to be noticed. He wanted to be noticed, guys. Everything branded. Okay. Now this was on not even on his page. This was on a Buckhead 365. But let's go here. This is all of what he was tagged in. I wanted to show you guys the F350 because it's on here. The F350 dually. I definitely know what an F350 dually looks like. We've been through his feed before, but okay, let's look at this real quick, y'all. What's the date here? When did they get him in? July 7th. He's registered into Fulton County, right? That's 4th of July when she said the rain was coming. The storms were coming. I should have seen it. It was a sign from God of what was getting ready to happen. Let me keep it like this because I need to be able to hit that button. Okay. So here 4th of July, that's the last picture with Nesto and Shirley. Just okay. That's Miss Jade, okay? That's one of his granddaughters, granddaughter, 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 granddaughter. Okay, there's Shirley. I don't know if the lady whoever made this suit, when she said that thanks everyone for supporting my cotton candy on her new Love Collection candle. That was the launch. That was the day of the launch, right? And remember, he said that the Asian lady who she was in communication with, um, networked with her friend Panay, and that whole relationship went in a very different direction, right? This is that day. This is the day of the candle launch that has been talked about, right? In that last call. And I don't know if this is the date of it, if he was posting in real time, but this is May 7, 2022. Okay. January 9th. This was 7 years ago, and I'm going stronger than ever on my anniversary and my 57th birthday as of today from Triple OG Nesto. Okay? Merry Christmas. Clearly, she was in Dubai, not with him. Remember mask days? We are hiring independent contractors, security personnel, NSTS Buckhead. Okay. It was a pleasure for my oldest daughter, to watch my oldest granddaughter turn 18. Oh, is that the card that they gave her? Okay. So this is Dion. That's the granddaughter. I don't know who that is. Is that his daughter? I think we're gonna see. This is when you hear
Let me ask
Steve
you a question.
Harvey.
The woman that you about to ask me this question about, do you love her?
Yes.
Could you, when you think about it, you can't live without her?
No, sir.
Is she the woman of your dream?
Yes,
First
sir.
lady.
Do you think about her oftentimes before you think about yourself?
Yes, sir.
Would you die for her?
Yes, absolutely.
Would you take care of her before you took care of yourself?
Yes.
Let me ask you this here. Would you love everything about her and everybody connected to her as if it was your own?
Yes.
Okay then, sure.
Yes.
This your man right here.
Ernesto.
It's Nesto.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
This Shirley.
Wait a minute.
Happy birthday,
Happy birthday.
Ernesto.
Girl, it's that liquid V,
And this is
okay?
your birthday,
Hail
Shirley.
to the V.
And Ernesto
Oh my God.
is here.
Great day.
Well, it's my birthday. Yeah.
It is.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
It's my
congratulations.
birthday.
Happy birthday.
Yes, thank you.
Tell me one gift that if you had to choose one, which one would it be for your birthday?
She got an upgrade. Okay. Do you hear that? She got an upgrade. She got an upgrade from Danielle Diamond. Okay. Okay. Hello. She got an upgrade. That's my best gift ever. I got an upgrade. I got an upgrade. Look at that bling bling on the ring. Okay. Hello.
For my birthday.
For my birthday. Okay. For my birthday.
Thank you. I'm
I got an upgrade. It's diamonds all around. Okay. Do you see that glacier on her hand? She wants to be first lady, guys.
Happy birthday.
brought to you by my beautiful husband.
Her beautiful
All right.
husband.
Yeah.
The cake looks extraordinary.
I love these balloons. These are really pretty. These are really pretty. And the cake, oh my God, it's like a cake on top of a cake with cupcakes and strawberries.
Let me talk with my hand because I got this fantabulous. Let me show off my fantabulousness on my finger.
Coated strawberries. And
We're talking about the strawberries, but notice
we don't do candles anymore.
we don't do candles anymore. I'm 69, or 60. I'm 60 plus. Oh my God.
Hold on.
Oh my God. Ah, liquid V. What?
Okay, let's say grace.
Hold on.
Who's Alfredo?
Let's say grace.
When Tommy said, "Who the hell is Ernesto?" Who's Alfredo?
Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this food. Strength and nourishment of our body.
Yeah. Guys, I would dislike. Guys, I just want to say, Steve, I just want to apologize to you. I mean, I know Marjorie didn't call me the help. I just felt like the help. Anyway, guys, Steve did not introduce us, even though he did walk me down the aisle. He did not introduce us. I just want to make sure. I want to be clear. Okay, okay, guys.
Happy birthday and congratulations, Shirley Strawberries and James.
Okay, but this was a birthday 113 weeks ago, which would have been at their 7th anniversary. Okay, so he just upgraded her. That was the ring. So this was not the original wedding ring. This was the upgrade. Okay. Um, hold on one second. Let me just move that real quick. This was the upgrade. Okay. I'm trying to find. There's his son. Did he say Dion? I believe that's Dion. I think Dion deactivated his page and okay. This is, I don't know if that's the F-150 or not. Let's see the side of it. That looks, oh, maybe that is a pickup truck. Let's see. It might be because it's got the thing in front of it. Do we see the bump out in the back? No, that's a SUV. Hold on. Let's see. I feel like I saw, here's the Rolls Royces. The F-150 is, the F-350, excuse me. There's the Hummer. We're just going through fast, y'all. I know the F-350 shows up somewhere. Here it is. This is the F-350, y'all.
I found that nothing in life is worthwhile unless you take.
Okay. That's the F-350. Okay, y'all. If you want to deep dive, you haven't been through Nesto's Buckhead, go right on ahead. Girl, that's his son right there. Happy birthday to a young king, my son, born on a powerful number 7. Okay. So when was this? December 7th, 2020. People don't realize how much information they give up on this internet, on this net. Okay. Anywho, y'all, I hope y'all enjoyed this today. This was fun. We'll get back more into it. I'll meet you guys over at Real Talk Bougie a little bit later. My day got derailed a little bit yesterday. I had some pressing things. But anyway, I feel like we answered all the questions. But if I think of something we did not answer and there's something else for us to talk about, I definitely will be back a little bit later. I'm not sure what the year is. It only takes 4 years to pay off a vehicle. Ernesto, I'm gonna say it like this because sis, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say it like this. Ernesto liked to buy, sell, trade, and cars. Okay. He liked to buy, sell, and trade. And we have heard from numerous people on this internet that there could be situations with these titles. There could be situations like all like we don't know, sis. We don't know what he is. I'm gonna say it like this: we don't know who is in a position to do what. Is that a fairer way to say that? That keeps me out of trouble, allegedly, because I'm certainly not here to lie on anybody. And we know what we see, and we know what we've heard, and we know what definitely is factual. And we see this feed. So yeah, I don't know what the year is of the F-350. I don't know what the ownership looks like to the vehicles, because if you don't own the car, say you want to sell a car but it's all in your husband's name, but you want to sell it to Sally down the street, you, unless you have your husband's power of attorney, cannot sign the title over to Sally. The owner has to, right? So if, let's say, Ernesto was doing some business on behalf of one of his alleged victims to buy, sell, trade his car, or their car rather, and he does not have, yes ma'am, I will, and he does not have clear title or signing abilities, we don't know. She's still paying on the truck. Yeah, I think the truck it may be in his company's name. It might be in her name. Infamous, you voted? Okay, let's go ahead and shut this vote down. I think I know how it went. Yeah, I wasn't even keeping my eye on it, but you guys are like, Ernesto's is lying to everybody. Shirley. Shirley, I'm gonna just decode this for you, boo boo. If Shirley happens to be in the bushes, what Bougie Gang is trying to tell you, Shirley, is that you're not special. He's lying to everyone, even though you are head bitch. Um, you might be the bottom, even though Sonya thinks she is, but um Ernesto. Ernesto is lying to everyone. So Shirley, you are not. You are not. But let's go ahead and final this out. Okay. Girl, let me head on over here so I could take a picture of it. Uh-uh. Is this hold on, let me get to the okay. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Um, I'm gonna do it like Steve. 480 people were surveyed. Who knows what? Hashtag Ernesto. 8% said Shirley knows she loves Liquid V. The number 3 answer is it's Bonnie and Clyde, baby, 13%. The number 2 runner-up answer is Shirley knows everything, 21%. And the number 1 answer is Ernesto is lying. 55% of the 480 votes. Ernesto is lying to everyone, which means, Shirley, you're not special, sis. You ain't special. You know who's special to Nesto? Nesto. Nesto special to Nesto. Okay? Grace. Y'all, let's give some grace, okay? We will give some grace. But you know what, Professor, I just want to say this. At the end of the day, we're going to debunk the precious matter and all of that. Just give me a couple because I got to go do something real quick. Grace sometimes comes in the form of people telling you the truth. You can't always control, like we can't always serve it up nice like a piece of apple pie because unfortunately, sis has been handed grace on many occasions from Panay, from many people. And at the end of the day, her grace is coming by people telling this truth because there are people out here who want to live in the lie. And the kind, sweet, loving grace has been dispensed all over from every friend after every friend. But this husband of hers keeps keeping her thinking that everyone is against her. We don't even know her. So her truth is being dragged all over the internet. So I do believe in grace and mercy. Absolutely. But at the end of the day, the truth will set you free. Here I go into my sermonette. The truth will set you free. And she has been protecting her husband. And there's nothing wrong with that. But it's the complicit for me and the track record, the history, the criminal record, the coming into a marriage with a very similar charge. It's the deception of not knowing that you are wife number 4 and sir not even being in a position to actually marry you. You know what I mean? Shirley definitely does need some grace, and I do believe that. Absolutely. But there are people out here who need to know this. This has helped somebody today, you know, and I don't take that lightly, even though we are joking around and all of that. I don't want to seem reckless. So I mean this in all sincerity, but this is helping someone out here. It may not be the way Shirley would like it, but Shirley has had many opportunities for it to not be this way. Okay. Um, there is someone out here who has been helped by this situation happening. And that's the grace and the mercy because she has now offered herself up to be a witness. Of what not to do and what can happen, unfortunately, when you turn a blind eye. And that's it. So guys, I'll be back a little bit later on. Just give me some time and I will be over on Real Talk Bougie. I thank all of you today for joining me. This was so much fun. So make sure that you subscribe, make sure your notifications are set, and then I will see you next time I go live, post another video, do a community post. and talk about all of the things. Okay. And I'm sorry if I did not highlight everyone's comments today. But you guys, it's more important you guys talk to each other and get those conversations going. I always listen back and I always watch the full chat. I do have some comments that came through yesterday that I did not get to address while we were live, and I will do the same thing today. And I will post the poll results and all of those things. Okay, guys, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for being here. And I will see you next time I go live, and it'll be over on Real Talk Bougie. Okay, you guys take care. I will see you guys next time.